Hi, I just wanted to go through a couple of extra steps that is required when you enter products. Now, one of those steps you're going to be able to do as you enter the product, and the other one you're going to have to actually wait until the products have been entered and enabled by myself, and you'll have to go back on your work and just do the final step for the relevant products. Now, to give you a bit of an example, one of the products that you will be entering, for example, it's not right. Have a stand. So, just wanted to also, this is the detailed information that I wanted you to throw into the detailed field description field on my previous email that I sent you. Also, just wanted to make sure that you realise that if there's more than one photo, by all means, right click on all of them and upload all of those images. I know that you haven't been uploading images before, but I think that process is pretty simple. When you go to edit the product, or sorry, when you're adding the product, you surely would have seen the images tab here, and you simply browse and upload those files that you've saved to the system. And also you have to choose, see that you'll notice there's these three little radio buttons here. You're going to have to select one of these images as being your main image. So if the manufacturers had that as their primary image, when you've uploaded those three files, which will all appear here, you checkbox on one line all those radio buttons for that primary image, and then you continue on and add the rest of your stuff. Now, back to what I was just going to discuss. Down here on the bottom left-hand corner, this is where they put additional resources, and there may be only one tab or no tabs or several more tabs here in which you can look for additional information. And in this particular case, and this is probably, there's only really going to be three fields that you need to be interested in, and there's going to be the specs tab, which obviously provides more information to obviously about the particular product, and then in this case here, the demonstration tab, in which the manufacturer has actually made a YouTube video of the product. And so to get the embed code, which we need for this product, you need to click on the YouTube button here, and then click on the embed tag and copy that embed code. Now, that particular code, when you're adding the product, gets pasted into the video field. So you just simply Control V if you're on Windows. Just take note of these sizes that that are standard for this particular video, which is 480 by 385. These are the sizes that are the final sizes that need to be in all the videos. So some videos you may find, they might be 640 or a lot bigger than this. So you need to resize the video down to these sizes if they're not already at that size. So just be aware of that. And there's two places in which you would need to change that, both at the top and the bottom. So just be aware of that when you're at those videos. So that's one of the things that I need you to do, and that's something that you can do as you go along and add your products. The other thing that I wanted you to do after I've enabled your products is to just go back on your work, and for some of the products which do have the supporting documentation like this on the resources tab, would be to download and save this file as the same name, obviously what they save it as, and then upload it, okay, to the product that you've added. So the fields which are relevant, where it normally appeals, is the attachments field, but you're not going to be adding it this way. What you're going to be doing would be obviously to research find the product that you go through your whole list, find the products that have the resources tab, and download any of these supporting documents that they may have, and go into Magento and go to CMS, file downloads, manage files. You already see that I'm already using a few PDF documents here. Upload file, and you're going to put all of these particular files, on this occasion for Park Tools, into the Tools category. You then need to name it. I would suggest using the same name as which the manufacturer used on their file document. Okay. and you don't need to put a description, but you do need to highlight by holding down your control key, not logged in general. This is where you browse to the file that you've downloaded on your PC, and this is where you actually search for the particular product that you've entered. So this is where, in this particular case, you type in TS-8 return, and this will find your product, and then you'd simply just check the box. So to give you a bit of an example, if I search for Netty, which is a product I've already done this to, this is not going to allow me to do it for some reason. Reset filter. Just be aware of that reset filter button. If you ever get a situation where it's you're not getting any results, and basically what it enables you to do, if there was one or more occurrence given the product that you're adding, then this is where you would find your product and you simply just check it. So on that example here, when you get to the situation where you're ready to add that resources file, you would just type in TS-8 here in the search box. It'll bring it up. You check that box and then you press save, and then that product is now, or file rather, is now associated to that product. Okay, on some of the products that I've actually already, or files that I've already attached, I've associated them to more than one product because, simply because of the case that it's, that's was relevant in that case. But you're just going to be obviously attaching that one file or one product to that file. Okay, to give you a bit of an idea of what it looks like on the front end, if we just go to Bicycle Store. In fact, actually, I've already got the tab up here. Under jerseys, you can see that I've already added a couple of documents here, and basically I added those documents to a whole range of Netty jerseys and nicks and things like that. So that's just one example, but you're just going to be adding it on a one-by-one basis. And just to repeat that you're only going to be doing that step from the Resources tab after you've basically finished all the products. I've enabled them, and I'll get you to go back on all your products again and do that final step there. But you can definitely do the video as you go along. Thanks for that.